Hey everyone, it's Little Lollycat here with another video, and this one is particularly exciting because it has a box. Look at the box, look at the box. It's an exciting box. It's a box I've been looking forward to, basically. And basically, I have another order from Privatina. It has been a while since I ordered. I will also preface this video by saying I am going to be doing a little bit of work with Privatina, basically. So you may see my face on their site. There's also good news with them. Basically, they're going to be moving sites, so the way you order is going to change. So it's going to be a Shopify site as opposed to the way it currently is, where you go through the placing the order and then doing a bank transfer, which I know has put many people off. A few people have been a bit confused by it, which is fair enough. If you've not done it before, it does seem a bit odd if you're basically anywhere else. Obviously it used to be more common practice, but isn't so much anymore. And what is also exciting is basically there will be a code. If it is active, I will place it here now. If not, then basically it's not active yet, possibly because of obviously the current situation and whether they're taking orders or not. But basically, it's a code that will allow you to save 10% off of your order if you spend over €90, which is ridiculously easy on site, I will say, because things are just ridiculously adorable, and obviously things are custom made, and yes. So now that preface and preamble is over, I will open the box. I have a knife. Someone has trusted me with a knife. Why did someone trust me with a knife? It's almost like they were trying to keep me out. Okay, so we ordered a few things. A few items. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Okay. So, first up, which I think Minister will be particularly excited by, is the Snowsuit. So, as some of you have obviously seen, I have the snow dungarees, the jacket, and the, make sure the microphone isn't covered, and the puffy snowsuit skirt dungaree thing. Overall to some of you, or skirtle to some of you if you're American. So basically, we have gotten the full the full snowsuit. Oop. Whoop. I will show you all of these on at the end. I'm just going to run through them first to show what I've actually got, because yes. So here is the snowsuit with the bunny, because I am a sucker for the bunny, basically. I really am. I really adore the bunny. I think it's really cute. It's one of my favourite patches on there. As you can see, it has the zips that go all the way down the leg, well, down to about the thighs of the legs, so that you can open the front and change without issues. It is quite high on the neck. I didn't expect it to be quite as high on the neck, but obviously when I'm wearing it, it'll be more flapped down like that, because otherwise I'm going to be hidden ninjaing, I think.
And you'll cover the bunny and then I'll be sad, so it's going to get done up.
No.
It'll be done up, folks.
I don't know if they'll be able to hear you, which means it doesn't happen. Ah! Yeah. So, yep. As I was expecting, the inside of these things is made with fleece, so it's always super soft and comfy. And recently, it's probably technically slightly bad timing that we've bought these now, because obviously we're just starting to get into the warmer months, but because it's been quite cold lately, and we're in a old house, it's a bit colder in an old house than it is in basically a modern one. So generally I've been more wearing the, what's it called? I've been wearing the overalls more around the house just for comfort's sakes, because they're just puffy and they're warm. Especially to walk the dog. I've been wearing them to walk the dog quite a lot. There is a walk the dog video. I just remembered I haven't edited that one yet. That was supposed to go up. So, yeah. Floofy, floofy, floofy. And one thing, it comes with pockets. Girls, pockets. There's also, you can get in like more boyish blues and stuff like that, but it comes with pockets. Anyone that is a girl will understand the need for pockets, and there's never any pockets. It also has come with, there's a bootie. I was unaware it came with booties. Basically, I ordered part of this because I was particularly excited about part of this, and the mister added a couple of things on, so I wasn't quite sure what was in them. So, booties. Booties. And yes, the mittens, which I do love. They're just on like a stretchy kind of bias stuff, fabric stuff, but basically it means that you can put them for the sleeves of your jacket, and they basically just dangle and do the dingly dangly, and they're really basically, I don't know what it is. There's something really little about having, probably because that's what you get when you're younger, where they have the things that just dingle dangle out. So something about them just dingle dangling about, and when you're walking and flapping about, just feels so small to me. I'm sure I'm not the only one. I'm sure I'm not that odd. Okay. On to the next thing. Oh. What shall I pick up first is the question. Okay. I will pick this one up first. Okay, so this one. Boop. Dun dun dun. This one I shared a picture of already because we asked ahead of time for some pictures for a couple of the items, just because I was really excited basically, and we wanted to show some people. And I got the sleepsuit, the footed sleepsuit I may add, because I've also been wearing my footed pyjama, the fuzzy wuzzy one, the bottom one, up quite a lot, and there's some, basically I love food things and I have so few of them. So here is the fuzzy pyjama one, and I got sent pictures of this and I couldn't believe how cute this was. It is so adorable. It has the zip up the back as well, so that technically I need someone else to zip me, and it's got a lower collar, which I was quite happy with because I love the fuzzy wuzzy button one, but sometimes because it's got the higher collar, sometimes I just want it unbuttoned a couple down at the back so that it's a bit looser around the neck, and I think this one will be basically perfect for when it comes to because now it's springtime and it's less wintry, so I'm not going to be as cold during the night. But it's so cute. And I picked the thingy fabric, as you can see. I picked the zoo fabric. Also, I may add, they are incredible there, seriously. I gave them basically such odd measurements because I'm really short, and I have a small waist, which was questioned. I have a small waist and a massive butt, basically. So they had very odd measurements to work with. I feel bad for people when I send my measurements over because I know how awkward I am. I am a weird shape. But yes, I can't get over how cute it is. I really can't. Okay, and now this one, which I can see from front. I know which one this is from just the patch, because I have been looking at this one for ever and a day, basically, trying to decide whether I wanted it or not. I was pretty certain I wanted it. But it's the Velour Sleepsuit with the, once again, feet, because basically all of these things come with an option for feet or not, so obviously I added in all the feet. Because I like the feet, and I work from home, and I sew from home, I work from home, so generally I can just kind of lounge about in them as loungewear, and they're so comfortable. But it's got the pops at the top as well, and it's so cute, and it's got a hippo on it. And as you can see, everything is apparently pink and white because apparently there's a theme. There is one thing in here that isn't, which is surprising. There's one thing in here that isn't pink and white. But, yes. What I will say as well is it is so ridiculously soft. It is a lot softer than I expected it to be. I knew it would be soft. I didn't know it would be quite this soft. I am a happy bumblebee. Okay. On to the next thing. The next thing. The thing that is next. Okay. And whoop. And it is another kind of pajama suit, but not pajama suit. Although this one doesn't have feet. Oh, for once it's footless. But this one was one that the mister picked out, and he was particularly inclined towards. That has the, obviously the pops down the front, and the pony. Pegasus. It's got wings. Or fancy horse. Yes, it's another velour one as well. I will say, most of the fabrics they use are very, very, very soft, which I very, very much do appreciate. And the only one I had that wasn't so soft, well, wasn't as soft as I had expected it, after one wash, was as soft as I expected it. So they clearly do put a lot of effort into their fabric buying when they're doing it. And finally, did I pick? Oh wait, I know which this is. I forgot about ordering this one. It's the only thing I got that was not pink, basically. I will say, obviously, a lot of these are all very pink and girly. But all of these things, basically, you get a list of all the fabrics or the colours that you want things to be in. Like I picked the safari here. But basically, you can get them in all sorts of prints and stuff. They bring new ones in and out as well, which is really cute and really handy. And this, dun 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 dun, it's just a little romper one. But I figured, once again, like I said, I spend so much time at home, it'd be just really comfy around the house. The one thing I didn't know is, obviously, I was ordering not knowing what the print for this one was, so I just ordered blue with child motif. So I wasn't sure which one it would be, because last time I got blue with child motif, it was blue with the cars and the trucks. So this one says safari, and it has tiger ponies and blue giraffes. And I will say it's very, very cute, actually. I do like it. Yes. So now, I just need to try them on. The blue romper playsuit. I'm trying to think what you would call it. Obviously, I'll put all links for these down below. But this is the blue playsuit romper thing. And obviously comes with hood. And pockets. Pockets, people. Pockets. It comes with pockets. Everyone likes pockets. Everyone likes pockets. But basically, as you can see, this one I will say is one of the cheaper options of the things we got. It is very comfortable. It is very soft on. Obviously they make it to your sizing, so there was a slight issue when we were measuring where, unfortunately, the mister originally mismeasured my inseam and my body length. So they messaged being like, yeah, we don't think this is correct because that would make you too tall. But that wasn't an issue. I did say about basically, because obviously boobage and dip means that the straight line down here is a little bit more curved and has a bit more space. So I did ask for slightly, basically a 70 centimetre from basically collar to inseam, which they have actually done, and it is really comfortable because it's just that little bit looser, which I do quite like. Obviously made to fit my giant butt. Made to fit my giant butt, because I do have a sizable butt. Yeah, it's got the elastic here. They originally, they were asking because I have on a bad day, I have about a 19-inch difference between my butt size and my waist size, which obviously is a bit alarming when you first send something over. So they had thought I had mismeasured to begin with, and then I had to explain the whole, no, I just wore corsets for a long time and this is what I'm left with. So they asked about how, basically I said about I would prefer if it was just a little bit looser anyway around the waist. I'd still like it cinched in a bit, but a little bit looser just for comfort's sakes, because generally when I'm small I don't really care about the here's my waist, look at me thing. It's more of the cozy comfort. So they actually have obviously listened to this, so there's a slight pull in, but nothing too huge, but still enough to be at least slightly flattering, I think. Yeah. I will be showing some of these later on, just slightly in different videos as well. So just for a heads up, I will be showing them because, yeah, this is just the unboxing, the initial thoughts. Also, I will say, obviously it's been over a year since I first got my first order from Privatina. The things there have been horrendously abused within an inch of their life, and they have held up really, really well, even with my bad washing habits. As in, accidentally trying to dye things constantly, apparently. They have done very, very well. In fact, I haven't had any issues with them at all, so I can definitely say, definitely worth it. Okay, next one. I'm working these backwards from what I took them out. So here is the Velour one that doesn't have the feet. However, I will say I am... Obviously they took my leg length, but I'm still impressed when something fits my tiny midget legs, because nothing ever fits my teeny tiny legs. I am, obviously, as I've said before, I'm 4'10", but I think it's quite cute. It is, obviously, they've put in some gathering at the back, so it's got elastic inside. Obviously it fits my butt, which is good. And my thighs, which generally I always have a little bit of a fear with my thighs, because I've had many issues where things don't fit with my thighs, because I am an odd shape, like I have said. But yeah, it's just got the pops down the front, it has the cute motif. It is very, very comfortable. It is quite light and airy, but not enough that it's cold, which is good. And it is very, very soft. I am soft. And once again, pockets. I love a good pair of pockets. I love pockets. Closed pockets just makes everything better. I can keep so many things. So many. Think of how many crayons I can put in this pocket. How many crayons? Next one. And yes, it is so soft, and I think it is everything I dreamed so far. It has 4 snaps on each shoulder to pop over the top. The way you get in is by pulling yourself up and through it, and I think it's adorable. It's just, yes. It's got obviously it's got, once again, I asked for some slight fitting but nothing too huge. And one of the best parts, feetsies. It has feetsies. Look at the feetsies. Feetsies. I may never take it off. Never take it off again. Never take it off. See, feetsies. I also kind of like the little contrast bit for the foot. I will also say. But seriously, the leg length is right. Obviously they've given me that tiny little bit more space upwards, which I asked for, which, yeah, it just makes it a hell of a lot more comfortable, especially if you ever catch fabric like I do when you're moving around. And it's so cute. Look at it. Look, it's got a hippo. It's a soft hippo.
I feel like you're about to cry.
It's so cute. I have a hippo. A beautiful hippo. 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 Let's think of a hippo name. Dave. Dave the hippo. That's a good name. That's a good name for a hippo. I'm definitely naming the hippo Dave. It's so soft. I can't stop Okay, I'm gonna say, the one issue of these is once you start stroking yourself, you just can't stop. I'm not being creepy, I swear. It's just so soft. So soft. Mister, come stroke me. You look almost concerned.
No.
It's so soft. I'm so happy. This is the one I've been looking at for ages. For ages. And I've been going, oh no, and humming and hawing. And this is the one that originally, in the very first order, I wanted, and I decided against it at the time. And I was like, it's okay, I'm getting all these other things. Maybe I'll just hold off. And good lord, I could have had this. It's so comfy and cozy. Yes. Okay. Okay. I need to take it off. I need to take it off now.
You don't, because you could just put the suit on top of it.
No, I've got the other... I got the back zip one to try on.
Okay then, let's get the going. Split spot.
I can't stop. I can't stop. And this is the next one. And this one is the one they sent me a picture of, and I went mad because Jesus Christ, this thing is cute. I mean, I knew it was going to be cute, I just didn't know how cute, and it is really adorable. And I will say it is warmer than the velour ones, because obviously it's more of a fleecy type fabric. But yeah. So this is it. It obviously has the little belly pouch, which originally I ordered it, and I was looking at the picture at the time, which had like the cat with the pink, and they didn't really have a pink fabric that wasn't the ponies, and I have quite a few things with ponies on it, so I decided against it. And then, so I decided to go for this one. But I didn't realise originally that I had this patch here. So when it came with like the belly patch on it as well, I was like, oh my goodness, this is so cute. I do like a belly patch. Also, I know that these are such a faff to put on, so it is quite impressive to do it quite nicely. So this is the suit. And it is quite nice. Once again, obviously, it comes with the options where you can add the elastic in or not. It has a zip at the back, and yes. Yes, 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 yes. And, once again, our feetsies! The feetsies! Everyone must respect the feetsies.
That's my favourite.
The feetsies. I don't know, I am between this. He says this one is his favourite. I am between this one and the hippo, because, good lord, they are both adorable and they are so comfy, and they both have feetsies. Feetsies. I support the feetsies. Please support the feetsies. But yes. I will also say, I can feel right now, I put my foot down. I touched here, and they've obviously padded the soles of these as well, so they're that little bit more comfortable, which is always a good thing, because obviously they get a little bit more wear and tear there if you're wearing them frequently. But this is so ridiculously cute, I swear. And they even got the arm length right, which is surprising because we didn't actually give them an arm length, so they must have had to just kind of work it out vaguely. And once again, obviously, give me that little bit extra space upwards and downwards, which I find a little bit more comfortable. And once again, leg length correct. Seriously, you have no idea how much of a hassle it is. I don't even wear trousers anymore. I wear nothing of trousers anymore. And a good part of it is down to the fact that it is impossible to find anything with the right leg length because I'm only 4'10". So actually having leg length is a good thing. I will not lie, this one feels a bit more amusing right now, possibly because it's quite warm in here. So this is a little bit overkill for the warmth. However, there is also something a bit amusing about the feeling, I can't stand straight up, about the slight waddle feeling these things give you. where basically you're just that little bit restricted. Not enough to cause any problems while walking, but noticeably enough when you walk that you have this slight toddle going on, which you get with the dungaree ones as well. But yeah! What's this? Obviously it comes with the booties. I need to roll. I need to roll. I am stuck. Never mind. This is my life now. My life. I'm actually quite surprised though. I think it's possibly because they can do the elastic and stuff instead. It's a little bit better fitted, I would say, than the dungarees. And obviously would have less hassle than the dungarees. However, I can also state that I very, very much remember being small enough to wear these things the first time and being put in a pram, and this is very, very similar feeling wise. Just kind of being stuck, being like, well, I'm a toasty, and these things are around me. That's fine. I just need something to hit in front of me now. Hit. Hit. Okay, so the booties are here. Ha-ta. I did not pull that on right. Basically this they had made just before they went, oh, we think you've given us the wrong measurements, leg and body wise. And so it's just that little bit longer, but honestly it is incredibly comfortable, so it's not an issue, I think. And when you're toddling about and rolling about, obviously it's not the same kind of thing. And it comes with more of these. Basically I have a small selection of these mitts going on because obviously I got the original mitts that are just, basically they have mittens and booties that you can have as just an add-on where it's just like fluffy on the outside and it's fleecy on the inside, and they're really, really cozy. So we got them, I think, the first time. But then we also ordered the jacket, which has basically a pair of these in a more baby pink than the slightly more bubblegum pink that's going on here. And then we ordered the fuzzy wuzzy jumper jacket thing, which also has the mitts that go through. So now these will be the fourth pair of Privatina mitts. Yes, I will say they do make their mitts very well. They are very cozy, and somewhat like the other pair for the jacket has the same, where it's the it's the white soft fluffy inside, and they are so nice. I will obviously show this off. I will obviously show everything off in a different way when I'm not just kind of in bed. So keep an eye out for those. They will be coming up soon. But like I said, there is exciting news. Hopefully, obviously, at this time with everything that's going on, as I will put it, some smaller businesses and some small businesses are having to close because they're not able to pack and send out orders and stuff like that. So basically just support small businesses as when you can, because it is quite hard for them right now. And obviously all this stuff, while it may seem quite expensive at first, when you take into account the fact that how expensive these things are to make, and then to basically individually each time make a new pattern for each new person and then make the actual item, it's very, very skilled work, and I am very much not jealous of them when they're doing that right now. Yes, the zips come down to my knees. Yeah, I am not jealous of them for that. It is a lot of work, I know it's a lot of work, and there is something very, very exciting about getting that box of something that is just so little, and all their stuff is so little, and he's telling me to do this. Actually, wait, I can do even better, because this comes up quite high, which means I can be a ninja. Dun dun dun. My hair is stuck. Never mind. No one can see me. No one can see me. Yeah. Definitely, I will put all the links for all these items down below, but they're so ridiculously cute. I swear. I am so happy. I will probably, once I come out of this, probably go straight back into the hippo one, I think. Because, yeah, I feel like that would be a good nighttime choice. A good nighttime choice. Yes. Because it's quite late here right now. And I will talk to you all later. Bye, everyone!